All right, everybody, welcome back to No Huddle. Joining us right now, Adam and Jamie from Outback to the End Zone, represent NFL Down Under. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us, mate. Good to be here.
Now, I'm curious so far, San Francisco, how are you guys adapting to it? Are you fans of it in general? How's it been in general for you guys?
Yeah, I've been before. I come 5 or 6 years ago. I nearly said 6, 7. With my wife, and yeah, to be honest, I feel like it's a lot cleaner and nicer than when we come 5 or 6 years ago. So yeah,
100%. Good. Like everyone's just real friendly around here. That's the biggest thing we've noticed. Like people up on the street just coming up and having a yak to you, which we always love. I don't know if it's just our accent standing out and people wanting to talk to us, but honestly, so far everyone's been so friendly.
What have you done this week so far for you guys?
So this week we've just been in Radio Row. We did the opening night, which was pretty cool, and then media party. That's where we linked up with a couple of the guys, and we've just been chewing the fat with as many people as we can.
Trying to bump shoulders with people. Trying to make as many friends.
Chewing the fat. You guys told me this the other day.
Chewing the fat just means just talking randomly, just about anything.
Chewing the fat. I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah, it's good. Good
I'm gonna
Aussie
start using
slang.
that. But anyways, tell us why you're here. What brought you here in the first place? So
we started an Instagram page back in April, and we're just two cousins that have loved NFL and American sports in general. I'm a Browns fan. Jamie's a Colts fan. So that's a totally another story how we got into that.
Tough teams there.
And we just started, and then when we got to about 50 odd days before the Super Bowl, and we have a lot of time off, like work-wise, our day jobs over Christmas. So we were like, what can we do? And we just thought, well, we'll do a 50-day challenge to try and get tickets to the Super Bowl. And then after about 20 days, Joe Thomas said, yep, I'm keen to collaborate. And then he got us in touch with a guy from the Cleveland Browns. So we're in here working for the Cleveland Browns, which is just insane.
And I saw recently they just followed you guys,
yeah, they
right?
just started following us on Instagram.
That was a win.
I said, we've had some insane follows this week, but I messaged the guy from Cleveland Browns. I was like, this is like a childhood dream thing happening here.
We're still waiting on the Colts.
Yeah.
So, Colts social media out there.
Who's the craziest person that you met this week?
with.
Interacted
Yeah.
Pat McAfee for sure.
Pat McAfee. What did you guys ask him again?
Honestly, I've been watching his show for about 8 years. Really weird time to watch in Australia. Usually I think his show starts at about 8 a.m. or so. Oh no, even earlier. I think it's like 6 a.m. just to get up and watch it live. But obviously being a Colts fan, always loved Pat. I was on his show. I think I would have started watching about 7 years ago. So I've been watching it for a while. And the moment we met him, my whole body was shaking. I was shaking like a leaf. Honestly, it was insane. What did we ask him? We basically get him to give us a bit of a shout out to Australian rules football, because he actually came to Australia earlier in the year and went to an Aussie rules game and just loved it.
Wow.
He loved it. So he said, basically said both games have so much in common. Aussie fans, we need more Aussie fans to be fans of the NFL. We need more NFL fans to be fans of Aussie rules.
I said the NFL hosts a game in Australia next year.
Yeah, so that was sort of our reason why we sort of wanted to start our page and sort of grow the game, I think. Getting back to the story of why we're here, it got to about day 32, and Jack Settleman from Bryant Sports, he was probably one of the guys who really first believed in our story and what we were doing. And he was just like, if you guys can get over here, just do it as Jameis Winston. He's one of the boys. I love Jameis.
Wow.
He's a character.
Yeah, he's a man. He sort of said, just jump on a plane and make it happen. And we were like, let's go. Got these access, and then still chasing tickets. So if anyone knows of anyone who wants to be sponsor us to go to the Super Bowl, let's go. But it's just been a crazy experience, really.
So for the tickets, are you guys just taking it day by day and seeing what just going with the flow?
Day pass by day pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
It's been crazy because as I said, we started this, and if you look back at day one, it was green screen, it was shit. Sorry, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but it was just pretty crappy content. And then we've just evolved every day, and now we're here, and it's if we get to Super Bowl, amazing. But what we've experienced, meeting cool people like you guys, that's life experiences.
I have to ask, when you return back to Australia, do you guys have day jobs, or is this full time? What's the situation?
I don't know. He's throwing me under the bus here. So, funny story. Obviously, when me and Adam, when we really started getting into this page and started getting a lot of traction and connecting with more people.
He's really beating around the bush to say he doesn't have a
I
job.
got fired. I got fired for doing too much, focusing too much on our page. So no, I'm technically an Uber Eats driver right now. Is what I'm doing. But hey, whatever pays for the bill.
Absolutely.
Uber Eats driver at Radio Realm.
Yeah.
That's a story. Someone will write a book about that.
Yeah.
And
No,
I work in construction. So, I come out of school and we're very different, our culture, compared to the US. Like, there's no college sport. So, like, I'm not saying I'm an elite athlete. I was never going to be good enough to play pros in Australia with Aussie rules. But I was okay. I was pretty good. Never good enough to play pros. But we don't have college systems. So it was like we go and then just play semi-professional for a few $100s on a weekend, couple of training nights. So I never had and I never wanted to go to school because what am I going to do with life? But I feel like if I was here, I'd go to college because I'd go play sport at college, whether it was a full scholarship, whether it was a part scholarship, and you'd get the education to then go and do something that you enjoy, which is sport. So trying to get out of and into sport somehow.
And talking about like college and sports, how shocking is it to see like teams like, Ohio State or Michigan that have like 100,000 people go to just a college football game?
Mind blowing.
I was lucky enough to go to the game like in 2019, I believe it was. And like, it was insane.
Which game?
The game, like Michigan. The game.
Yeah.
And like, I say this, and this is the best way I think we're going to help get Aussie fans into American sport it is the atmosphere, the environment, the college vibes,
Literally, yeah.
You cannot explain it to anyone in Australia.
We don't have it.
If they see this, they go, geez, that's pretty cool. Like, that's worth following, sort of thing.
Yeah, I feel it's like kind of similar to soccer outside of America. Like a lot of my friends that go to either Europe or South America and they go to a soccer game in the atmosphere, then you come back here and you're like, where is that? Like, you want that.
100%. And we have it in Aussie rules. Like, don't get me wrong, we'll get 100,000 to a lot of big games in Aussie rules, and it's fever pitch. Like, it is electric. But it's like there's not the media. There's just not the people, but there's just not the Americans do it better is probably the one.
We don't have tailgates as well.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing we need.
That's something we need back.
Yeah.
What? Do you guys don't have tailgates?
You tell someone in Australia what's a tailgate, they would have no
No
idea.
one wants to
tell you
just
like a
sit before
trainer.
a game and drink and talk.
They would
Chew the
want
fat,
to,
right? Yeah.
Exactly. They would want to, but we just don't have it.
I got to ask you guys, talk about loving the NFL. How do you determine the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts? Because like you said, we're Vikings fans, so we can feel the pain. But like, there's not much success right now. Colts and Browns on and off sometimes, but how did you determine those teams?
How do we choose our team?
Yeah.
You mean, mate? You guys have Blockbuster, right? Do you remember Blockbuster?
Yeah, I've heard of those. Yeah.
We had Video Easy back in the day.
Okay.
I never had like enough money to buy Madden when I was a kid. I would be like 6 years old. I think it was Madden 06. So yeah, I would have been about 8 years old.
Was that Vic on the cover? Or
It was,
that
mate.
Vic? Yeah.
I remember the cover because I used to go and rent it for $1 every single weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I used to go down there, rent it every weekend. And the two best teams back then were the Colts and the Pats.
Mm.
And you know how the two best teams always pop up first.
Yep.
So I went with the Colts and haven't changed since. So
it was a 50-50 chance you could have been a Pats fan here.
I know. And I'd be a very happy man. And I'd be probably even, the thoughts of going to the Super Bowl this week would be even crazier.
Yeah.
But hey, I've gone through a fair bit of pain, but we love the Colts.
As a Colts fan, you just got to ask, what are your thoughts on Old Man Rivers?
I love him, mate. I think he's an absolute ripper. I think he's one of the smartest football people out there.
Mm.
Seeing him come back, the only thing I was scared of was in there and crap the bed, which he didn't. I think he held his own. He went, and when he threw that first touchdown in 5 years, it was such a special moment.
I feel like that it really shows the QB position, not to undermine it, but how it's so much of an IQ thing. It's not really of an athleticism or anything like that. Just him being one of the smartest players ever, how he can play like that.
100%.
And he got that insurance money too. So.
Yeah. Like five more years, I think he got, right?
Yeah, especially with all those kids.
Yeah.
And then the Browns, I guess, for me. So I started with a similar way. It was with 2K. and it was LeBron's rookie year, so it was LeBron or Kobe. And my best mate picked Kobe, so I was like, I'll go the young buck, I'll go LeBron, and then stuck through the decision. And then I sort of decided whenever Johnny Football was drafted, I was going to start following American football. And then I was like, Johnny Football looks like he'd be a good time. I was probably like 18 thinking, yeah, he looks like a good time. Pity he didn't really care about actually playing football.
So you say you play 2K. Are you a Cavs fan?
Yeah, so Cavs fan.
What
too.
did that championship mean to you then? If you stuck with LeBron, you stuck with him from his rookie year, watch him, deal with not so good teammates and all that, and then finally winning.
It was insane. Literally had the day off work, which is another thing I don't think Americans understand is American sport is played the middle of the workday.
I was going to ask what time was it?
Yeah, so it's like 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. midday, and I called my mum. I was like, my wife. Sorry, I was like, I am not going to work today. We call it chuck-a-sickie, which means like
Chuck-a-sickie.
Yeah, you call up your boss and pretend you're sick. The only problem is my boss is my cousin, so I was like,
not
How
this
many
cousin.
cousins?
other side,
We have a few cousins.
And so I chucked a sickie and watched the Cavs, and that was insane.
Wait, speaking of Chuck the Sicky, I want you guys to teach us a little bit more slang here, and I want you guys to try to make us guess it. So do you have any others in the back pocket that we could try to guess?
Let me check the back pocket. I've got one for you. Sheila. Have you ever heard Sheila? Do you know what Sheila?
What is a
You
Sheila?
guys want to guess?
Isn't that a girl's name? That
It
can
is.
Sheila.
Well, a Sheila for Australia is a girl,
A
like
woman,
a female.
yeah,
Yeah,
a Sheila.
A Sheila.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
so that's what it
That's
is?
it.
It's just a
woman.
girl?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just a
wait,
girl.
wait. So like would girls call other girls Sheilas, or is that just like guys calling girls Sheilas? Like how does that work?
They both would, but that's a very bogan Aussie sort of. You probably don't even know what bogan means. So
This is a different language.
Yeah.
This is not English.
Would you use it if look at that Sheila, or how would you?
She was a lovely Sheila.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
so it's not offensive or anything. But
No.
what else we got? Where's the dunny?
Bathroom?
Yeah, bathroom. I think I gave that one to Aurora. Go on.
What else?
Have you got
It's hard on the spot,
Have
right?
you got a durry?
A diary?
A durry.
Dairy?
Durry. So
Durry?
DWRRY.
Is that like a
You put clothes in it, like
a bike or like a
Money
diary?
in
I
it.
don't
This is
know.
good content. No,
I don't know.
it's a cigarette. So
Oh, that was my
Oh,
next guess.
okay.
Yeah, I was coming up.
what about a dart? Having a dart.
That's a cigarette.
It is a cigarette. Yeah.
What
I feel
about-
like
Ripping
everyone-
darts,
Ripping
Yeah.
darts. Yeah.
If I said I spat the dummy, what does that mean?
Spat the
said something dumb, said something you
Smacked
shouldn't
him
have.
up.
Means having a tantrum.
Oh.
Yeah.
like crash out. Do you guys know what crash out is?
No.
Oh, wait. So they don't know some stuff. Okay. Wait, let's do this.
I think you'd be
You
surprised.
go with the American slang. I'll go with the Canadian slang because I'm from Canada, and I want you guys to guess. Okay.
We got it.
What is a loony?
That's like someone that's crazy.
Yeah, I would have said a lunatic
I
too.
would have said someone's lost their
We
marbles. but
say
yeah.
loony, but it's someone's mad, crazy.
It's not that.
Nope. It's a $1 coin.
Oh,
A loony. Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
What's a toonie?
A
like a
toonie.
song.
Joe Tooney?
Oh, Joe Tooney.
What's a toonie?
No, it looked like a cartoon.
It's a $2 coin.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, let's get one more. What is a beauty?
A $3 coin.
Yeah.
A beauty is like
It's a beauty.
we say beauty is like something really good. That's a beauty.
Yeah.
That Sharon is a beauty.
You beauty.
You
yeah.
beauty.
You guys say that too? No one says it here in the U.S.
Beauty?
Beauty.
I've heard it.
Like that's a beauty. Like literally anything. Like like this water was. So
I feel like
good.
I've heard it more in
Beauty.
sports terms. Like,
Well, yeah, it's always it's in hockey.
yeah.
It's all hockey.
Yeah,
That's
true,
what it
yeah.
is.
Wow. Well, I'm curious for you guys, especially. You came on this journey. You've bet on yourself, which I love to see, and everything that you've gotten to see. Originally, your goal was the Super Bowl, but creating the connections and everything you've done. When this week is over, what is the mindset? What are the goals for you guys?
We linked up with I don't know if you know Dante Exum, but he's an NBA player. We linked up with his mum just before we left, and she's a really successful businesswoman, done a lot of work with Dante. And she was pretty much like, loved the vision, loved our passion, our commitment. And she was like, my job is to get you guys involved with the NFL game in September 10. And she's like, she had a massive spreadsheet of the ways we can do it. And she's like, you'll go on this trip, you'll network, and you'll see, like, this trip has opened so many doors. She goes, when we get home, we're having a meeting. And she's like, I need you to bring all the context, all the ideas, and we're going to just nail down a plan how we're involved with the NFL when it comes to Melbourne. So we still don't really know.
Wow,
We met the first night at a bar. We met a guy who hooked us up with one of the biggest player agents for NIL. We got talked to a guy who runs, what was that guy? Blitz.
It's like Uber for pickup games. And back in Australia, we don't have like pickup games. Like you don't go down to a park and just play games. Like it's very hard. And we're chatting to him about the opportunity of potentially launching that in Australia and us helping do that.
EA Sports were like, they don't have a contact in Australia. And we just got talking at the media party to the head of content at EA Sports. Like, I don't know. Kyle Long has been stealing that sharing off me all week, and he just absolutely loves it. Like, yeah, who knows where it goes.
It's crazy that the opportunity that, like, there's so much opportunity to be at Hold, and it's almost like you guys, like, are just capitalizing on it so much.
I don't think Americans understand that America is a land of opportunity, because this is just like your regular day. Like even coming from Canada, which is not that far away, like I'm in Rhode Island, I'm speaking with people at Bryant University who's like, oh, like my dad did this, my dad did that, this, that. Like you whatever you want to do, like the States is the place to be. Like it truly is. And it's just like I can't even imagine Australia. It's just like so remote. Like how do you? There's not really like outreach, you know. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love seeing what you guys are doing, but I want to think like I want to ask like realistically, do you think the NFL will ever host a game in Australia? Because think about it, it's so hard to get over there.
They are week 1 this next regular season.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Oh my
That's what
gosh,
we're-
I'm
yeah.
so sorry.
You said September 10th?
Yeah, I think it's September 10th. So it's the
Yeah.
LA
Oh,
Rams.
get out! I'm so sorry.
No,
Can we get
you're right.
tickets?
It's not the Browns against the Colts?
No, it's not the Browns against
Oh,
the
if it
Colts.
was, mate.
Wait, I'm
Peak
so.
cinema right there.
Yeah, they'd want to get the NFL. They want to promote it, so they brought the Rams, not the Browns and the Colts.
I guess like if you had to do it, the best time would be week 1.
Yeah,
'Cause then
exactly.
it's not like
That's it. It
okay.
gets
Well,
them
yeah,
over
forget
and,
that stupid question.
But no, that's fine.
Well, guys, we can't thank you enough, but if somebody wants to support your journey, how can they check you guys out and follow along for you?
So it's just on Instagram, on YouTube. We've just launched a podcast as well. So on Spotify, we have Matt Hasselback on the guest, which we
Wow.
dropped last night, which, mate, for all you football fans, he was awesome.
So good.
Outback 2, so just all letters, end zone. Yeah, it's been a fun journey, and I can't wait to see what happens next.
We are grateful that you guys joined us. We will be taking a break, but guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
Absolutely. This is No Huddle. We'll be back.